Everybody in good shape? Okay, my name is Patrick Rollins. I'm the Public Information Officer for the City of Corvallis, Oregon. I've been helping Corvallis Police Department, Benton County Sheriff's Office, and their response today. With me is Captain Nick Hurley of the Corvallis Police Department. He's going to deliver a few brief remarks and take a few questions. Captain Hurley?
Hey, good morning. My name is Captain Nick Hurley. I'm with the Corvallis Police Department. With me is Lieutenant Ryan Eaton. I have just a few brief facts about what happened this morning. It's still an active and ongoing scene, so we'd ask your patience with us as we're working through it. But what we know at this point is at approximately 8:11 hours this morning, our 911 center received a call of a man that displayed a handgun, and there were some shots that were fired inside the building. The employees in the building, is Foster Farms Food Processing Plant. It's here on 9th Street, which is probably our most busy commercial, one of our more busy commercial streets here in the Corvallis City. The employees quickly left the building. Our officers and Sheriff's Office and State Troopers responded to the active threat, and we were able to secure the perimeter of the food processing plant, and our local neighboring businesses all went into lockdown, lockout, including LBCC, the Lynn Benton Community College. As soon as we had the building in secure lockdown perimeter, we activated the Oregon State Police SWAT team for a barricaded subject at that point. And while they were assembling and responding on scene, an unknown male at this point exited the building and surrendered himself to our officers. He's currently back at the police department being interviewed, and currently Oregon State Police SWAT is searching the building and making sure that the food processing plant is secure. I want to thank Corvallis Fire Department. I want to thank the Oregon State Police and the Benton County Sheriff's Office for their joint response to this situation. Like I said, it's still an active one, so we would ask the public to still maintain some distance from the business area surrounding the Foster Farms until we have this investigation complete and we can reopen the area. I will take just a few questions.
Did you say what this guy may have been aggrieved about, or what he was upset about?
Well, at this point, I have no information other than what I gave you in terms of a man walked in. So that's what I hope the detectives are finding out right now.
We've also heard that the first call to dispatch said that there was a man in the bathroom with an alleged gun and bomb threatening to blow up the place. Can you confirm that at all?
That again, I don't have the specifics on what threats were made exactly. I can tell you that everything that we did, we took serious and brought in the state police SWAT team to assist us, as well as some of their bomb response folks. So that's what they're doing right now, is currently sweeping the building, making sure it is safe for the public.
Captain, how many shots were fired, and did they hit any individuals?
There were no individuals struck. I do not have a number on how many shots were fired at this point. That's part of our ongoing investigation.
Inside the building, right?
That's correct.
No,
Inside the building.
No injuries as far as you know?
As far as I know, there are no injuries.
Was the gun found?
I don't know that yet. He did not have it on him when he left the building.
Was there at any point a hostage situation?
I'm sorry?
At any point was there a hostage situation?
No, at this point there was no indication that at any point we had a hostage. We just had a barricaded subject. The employees were quick to respond for themselves. The main woman that heard the shots, she was in the adjoining room. She acted very quickly, was able to get her fellow co-workers and her supervisors alerted and get them out of the building. So kudos to her for doing a great job recognizing the threat.
When he was in the building, did he barricade himself anyplace else, or did he surrender right away when you got here? What was that scenario?
Well, it took us a little while. Once we got the building secure, it took us probably a good hour to get the perimeter secure, to get some folks on scene. Like I said, we had sheriff's deputies from Benton County, we had state police from Albany and Oregon State University campus office who were assisting us. It's hard to know exactly where he was at in the building at this point. They're going to start reviewing surveillance from the video internal, but until then we don't know.
Is the suspect an employee?
We don't know that yet.
If you're securing this building here, people are coming out of the building. How do you go about the process of determining who's a threat and who's not a threat, who's an employee and who's not?
Well, as part of the investigation, as we pulled people out, most of them, it sounds like, from what I'm understanding, most of them were already out of the building by the time we arrived, but they were able to determine that the subject that the employees saw was still in the building. But we would identify whoever we pulled out of the building, verify their identity, their employment status. We had the plant manager with us, so we were able to identify who they knew were employees of the building.
Can you describe what the gentleman was wearing when he came out of the building?
I did not see him, so I don't have any description at this point.
Captain, can you release his name, or is it too early for that?
It's too early. I don't have it yet. They put him in a car and they took him away from us. So he's down at the police station right now being interviewed.
What charges may he face?
It's too early yet to determine exactly until we know the full investigation.
And there was a handgun?
My understanding is it was a handgun, yes.
Is this a secure facility, or is this a public entrance that he may have gone into?
This is a relatively secure facility. They do have a public entrance for deliveries, but it's a processing plant. It's not a point of sale customer type business. So, all right. Any other questions?
When you found him and you arrested him, did he have additional ammunition with him? Did he have?
I don't have any of that information at this point, unfortunately. We'll probably do another briefing here within the next couple hours once we have an update from our on-scene folks over at the building, once the scene is secure over there and cleared, and once we learn a little bit more from the investigation.
Captain, if he is charged with a crime, would he be arraigned today?
I don't know that. I don't know. Last
Okay, guys,
question?
we're going to wrap it up.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Still alive.